Hi doctor, my name is Beh Huey Siang and my metric number is 285626. In this video, my groupmates and I would like to present about the computer informations and hard disk partitions creating. And I would like to present the first part of computer informations. The laptop brands that we choose is Acer and the name is Acer Nitro AN515/57. Next, I would like to present about the BIOS. BIOS also can pronounce as a BIOS or basic input or output system. BIOS is a ROM chip or it is embedded on a chip that in the motherboard to allow the users to access and set up the computer system. The job task of BIOS is to ensure that everything that connect into the computer can operate properly, and BIOS also can be used to manage data flow between the computer operating system and attached device or machine. First, how to activate the BIOS? We need to press Shift and restart the laptop to the BIOS. Next, to activate the BIOS utility, we need to select the troubleshoot and then advanced options and UEFI film wall settings. Once enter the BIOS setting menu, the BIOS versions and BIOS window and another information will appear on the BIOS screen. So we can see the BIOS versions, which is V1.10 and GOP versions which is Intel GOP driver 17.0.1060. And to set a password on boots, activate the BIOS, select security from the categories list on top of the BIOS on the screen, and user should select and set supervisor password and enter the password to enable these features. Once the user has entered the password for the features, the user should enable password on boot. And the last tab of BIOS setting menu is exit. It contains 4 options, which is exit saving charge, change and exit discarding change, save and shut down, and load setup default. And for the CPU part, which is the computer central processing unit, which is the portions of computer that retrieve and execute instruction. CPU also can refer to as a processor. The CPU usually used to handle all instruction that it receives from the hardware and software running on the computer. The CPU contains an arithmetic and logic unit, a control unit, and a various register. The manufacturer of this computer is Intel, and the process to check it is we need to click Windows search bar and type setting into the Windows search bar. Next, we select setting, open the setting window. After open the setting window, we need to click device, and then we can know which other manufacturer is it. For the computer versions, the version for this laptop is 11th Gen Intel Core i5-11400H. And how to check it out is we need to click Windows search bar and type system information in the search bar, and then click the system informations. In the system informations, we can check the versions in this page. And for the page, as usual, we need to click Windows search bar, type Task Manager in the search bar, and click Task Manager, and select the Performance tab. And next, select CPU. And we can check the speed of this laptop, and the speed of this laptop is the best speed of this laptop is 2.69 GHz. And for the shortcut to active this is press Ctrl plus Shift plus ESC plus Axis ESC. For the model of this laptop is DDR4, and how to check it out is we need to click Windows search bar and type Task Manager in the search bar, click Task Manager, and select the tab and select the memory. Therefore, the memory module as shown in the first picture, the user can also view real-time memory, usage data, and other detail. But the Windows 10 Task Manager does not recognize DDR4, so the memory module can be viewed in the laptop's manufacturer's official website at the provide link as shown in the size of this laptop. As usual, we just need to click the Windows search bar and then type use system information in the search bar, and then click the system information. And the shortcut is we press Fn plus window plus pause. And in this page, we can see the size of this laptop. And for the hard disk part, the manufacturer of hard disk of this laptop is Standard Device Drive. And then how to check the information? So we need to click Windows search bar, type Control Panel in the search bar, and then click the Control Panel. Next, we select and click the System and Security. Next, we click System and select the Device Manager. In the Device Manager, we just select and click the disk drive, and you can see the manufacturer. It also can be seen in the system setting. So for the module of this laptop is fixed hard disk. As usual, we also need to click the search bar, type system information in the search bar, click system information, and then click component, click the storage and disk. Next, find the media type in the page. For the size is 476.94 gig. We also can know as 512 gig for this laptop. And how to check it is we need to click Windows search bar, type system informations in search bar, and click system informations. In the system informations, we need to click component, and then for the next is click storage, and this, and you can check the size in the page. That's all for me for this, the first part of computer information. Next, I would like to pass to Ang Kai to present the next part of computer information. Thank you.
Thank you, Beh. Hi, doctor. My name is Ang Kai and my number battery is 2x6043. So now I will continue to present about the devices driver. So first is HDD. HDD is a non-volatile data storage device. Non-volatile refers to the storage device that keeps store data turned off. HDD is just one example of a type of storage. They can store operating system, software programs, and others files using magnetic disk. So how to check hard disk space for Windows 10? First, click Start, open Setting, click System, and then click Storage tab. Then we can view the hard drive space usage. Second is Bluetooth. Bluetooth is short-range wireless communication technology. It allows devices such as computers to transfer the data wirelessly over a short distance. It is to replace the cables connecting device while keeping communication between them secure. So first, we click Start, open Setting, and then we click Devices, and then click the button On/Off to connect and disconnect to other device. Click the button Add Bluetooth on other device to connect new device. Click More Bluetooth options at the latest setting to find out more Bluetooth setting. And the third one is display. Display is a computer output surface and projecting mechanism that shows text and often graphic image to the computer user using a cathode ray tube, CRT, liquid crystal display, LCD, light emitting diode, gas plasma, or other image projection technology. So first, click Start, and then open Setting, click System, and then click Display on the left side. If you want to change the size of the text and apps, choose an option from the drop-down menu under Score and Layout. Click Advanced Scoring Setting to more setting for score and layout. The drop-down menu under Display Resolution is used to change your screen resolution. And then it's Keyboard. Keyboard is an input device that enables the user to input text into the computer and communicate with the computer. It is patterned after its predecessor, the typewriter, from which the keyboard inherits its layout. Although the keys or letters are arranged to function as electronic switch, the keys include punctuation, alphanumeric, and special keys like the Windows key, which have a specific functions assigned to them. So first, click on the time and language, and then click the language, click the keyboard icon, and then the user can select the keyboard layout or language, and then the new layout or language will be installed in the user computer window. And then it's mouse. Mouse is a hardware device in the input category that controls the cursor in UI for pointing, moving, and selecting the text, icon, picture, folder, and so on the computer. So in addition, the function of the mouse is used to drag and drop the object and access the right-click menu. So first, we click the window icon and open Setting, and then click Device, and then click Mouse tab at the tabs column. View your mouse related setting. User can see all available settings for the mouse. If user clicks Adjust Mouse and Cursor Size, user can find out a lot of available settings for the mouse. Next, if you click Additional Mouse option, the user will see more additional settings to your mouse. Next is about the process to check drive details for each of the following. So first, to find this PC, and then right-click on this PC, click Properties, click Device Manager. And then we can see about the SSD drive, display, keyboard, and the mouse. So next is about the Windows update. For Windows 10, the updates are always downloaded and installed automatically by itself as soon as it is ready for the computer or device. With this approach, make sure that every computer has the latest security patch, performance, and stability improvement. It's also among one of a feature that users complain the most. So next is about the process to check the Windows update. So first, click the setting, and then click the update and security. After that, click the window update and click the check for update to check either the window of computer is latest version or not. Then is process to disabling all updates. First, click the advanced options, and then under the post update section, use the select that drop-down menu and select the time range to disable automatic update. Once the step is completed, the device will no longer receive an update of any kind until the period that the user has selected is end. When the device reaches the pause limit, the user must allow the Windows 10 to download and install the latest updates to make the option available again. So this all is about the task A. So next is about the task B. I will continue to present about the task B, which is hard disk partition creating. So first is the partition for current Windows OS, which is Windows 10. So first, we right-click on this PC and then open the properties to check the details. Then open File Explorer, right-click on this PC and open the Manage. And then open this management and view the partition for the current OS in local disk C. And the second is the partition for Windows OS, which is Windows 7. First, we open the disk management and select data disk D partition and right-click on it and then click String Volume. And then it will start to string space. And then we key in the size that you want for the partition and click on String. Then right-click on the partition was created just now and then click New Simple Volume. After that, you will view dispatch, then enter the volume size of this partition. Choose any button and make sure the drive letter needs to be established. And then key in the volume label as partition and click Next. Click Finish and partition was created. After that, we install the different OS in the partition. So we can download the OS zip file by using the link below. And then find the file that was downloaded, then open it. Select all and compress the zip file. And then select a destination, then the extract will start. Open the file and run the substitute. After that, we choose Do not get the latest updates for installation. Read the license terms and click I accept the license terms. Then click Next and click Custom Advanced. After that, we select the correct partition, then click OK to proceed the installation. Then installation will start. After installing, it will start automatically and you can choose any OS to restart. Next is the partition format for data. So first we open the disk management, then right-click on the partition and click Format. Check the partition and click OK. And then it will start to format and click the partition to check the disk empty. So that's all from me. I will pass the presentation again to Beh Huey Siang. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kaisi. Next, I will continue the part which is the task 2 hard disk partition creating. So I will continue the part which is create boot table disk on USB flash drive. First of all, we need to open computer management and click storage, then open disk management, right-click the unallocated partitions and choose new sample volume. And then will come out these pages. So we need to keep clicking next button until the user find this page and state the name for the partition. And user can choose any button and need to make sure drive letter need to be established. And then state the name for the volume and label it as a partitions to and proceeds to the next. Then click finish. Then the partition has been stripped. For the Ubuntu, in the picture is the Ubuntu ISO, which is already installed, and the link is used to install the Ubuntu ISO. And next, I would like to present about the Linux boot table OS. For the Linux boot table OS, you need to download Linux tool like Rufus from this following link, and in the picture, and then Rufus have been installed. If you can see this in the bottom of your screen, and then run Rufus as the administrator and make sure the USB drive has been connected, and click select the ISO file of OS that the user wanted. And next, on the partition scenes, switch from MBR to GPT and target the system will switch to UEFI, not CSM, and the user can start. Click OK to proceed. And wait when the Rufus is copying ISO to your drive, to the user drive, and until it is appear ready. Then it is complete and the user can or should check the drive now in the location that you saved. So for the part 6 is user setting. Create password at the BIOS level. As usually, press Shift and restart the laptop to the BIOS to activate the BIOS utility. Select the troubleshoot, advanced option, and UEFI firmware setting. Next, user need to select the security in the BIOS and then enter BIOS password and proceed to click OK. And for creating computer name, it is a very easy step. First of all, we need to open setting and move to the system and about. User can see the name of the computer next to the PC name and a button that say rename PC. So click the button to change the computer names and then type the new name for the computer. A user can use letter, number, and so on, but space are not allowed for creating the computer name. Then click next. And then a window will pop up and will ask the user whether want to restart the computer now or later. If user want to change to the new name immediately, then just click restart. And if the user don't want to restart the computer right this second, click restart later, and the computer's names will be updated the next time that the user are restarting it or open the computer. And create user account and password. So how do we do it? Is first we need to open setting and select account, family, others users, and select add someone else to this PC. And the next step is select I don't have this person's sign in information. And the next step is select add a user without a Microsoft account. So enter the account information and user are set to go. Repeat this step again if user wish to create multiple accounts. The last part is, which is the part 7 of this task B, is application software installations. So we need to install a browser, which is Google Chrome. So we need to go to the official website and download the exe file that we want, and find the exe file was downloaded and double click on it, and a dialog box will show on the screen. Follow the instruction to download and install it, and then after the software is installed, you can open the applications on your desktop. That's all for our part, and thank you for watching this video.